Alright boys, so I have some good and bad news for you today. And if you're wondering, Matt, I thought you just did a face cam video and you had the exact same sweatshirt on. Well, yeah, I know, it's pretty fire. If you guys want to check it out, look in the description. Anyways, for today's video, we're going to go over the new events that are coming to Ark Survival Evolved, or the next event rather. And Excellent Adventure just finished up, so now we're looking out for the next one. And I'm pretty much going off of what happened in previous years. Ark Survival Evolved has been out for almost over 4 years now, guys. 4 years, that's a lot of freaking time. And I started this channel like less than 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And since then, a lot of new events have happened. So let's check out some of the dope events that have come so far. So the first event ever released was the Ark Fear Evolved event in October of 2015. Then the Turkey Trial, then Winter Wonderland, and then Ark Happy First Half Year or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, the first year they added in a ton of events, guys. Like this was every single month they added in a new event. And I gotta say, they were on their grind right then. They were on their grind. 2016, that was the year for growth in Ark. Holy crap, they have not had that many events since 2016. First, the Valentine's Day, then Excellent Adventure, then they did a Survival Devolved event, which was just their April Fool's event. And then they had an awesome anniversary event, Ark Dependence Day event, Ark Fear Evolved 2, Turkey Trial 2, Winterland 2, and then New Year's on Ark. So they had 9 events in 2016, boys. 9 events, and I don't think we're ever going to see that many events again at this rate, honestly. So now 2017, this is where the events started dying out, honestly, but they did start releasing a lot of DLCs back in 2017, so that's good. So Ark Valentine's Day number 2, Ark Excellent Adventure number 2, Ark 2-year anniversary, The Witch's Curse, which is, I don't, what? And then the holiday event. And yeah, so both of these, they never really got continued. It was like one-time things. But then in 2018, they had Valentine's Day event number 3, the Ark Excellent Adventure number 3, Archeology Event, Extinction Chronicles, and Winter Wonderland 3. So it looks like in 2017, they had 5. 2018, they also had 5. Now in 2019, they've only had 2 so far. It's almost halfway through the year, boys. So according to, other years, let's see what is most likely going to be coming next, guys. So Ark Excellent Adventure back last year, the next thing to come after that was the Archeology Event. So the Archeology Event, I'm not really sure why they even announced it. I mean, there was no real backstory to it. I think they were trying to lead on to the corrupted stuff that was coming to the game in November when Extinction was released, because they did talk about the corrupted helmet skin and some stuff like that, but there was no real solid background behind why they did it. Correct me if I'm wrong also, this is just to my knowledge, so comment down below if I'm wrong. But yeah, it lasted over a month, so this was one of the longest Ark events. I think the longest Ark event. So this Archeology event was probably my favorite, just because it added in so many different things. So as you can see, it added in a bunch of new skins, like the corrupted helmet skin. It also added in these little fossil piles that you could find on the ground, and that was the best part about it, because if you went up to these fossil piles, you could get bones and you could make different skins and stuff with that. And also it added in the tech wreck. So as you can see right there, this is the first edition, and the first time people saw this new tech wrecks, which was awesome because you could finally get levels over like 150. I think the max was like around 180, I believe, somewhere around there. And pretty much you could have a really powerful Rex now that was 30 levels over the max, meaning it was like 30 times, not 30 times stronger, but 30 times better than the standard 150. So that's why I love this event so much. And then also, so then at the beginning of the video, you can see there are these fossil piles, and pretty much these fossil piles, if you went up to them, you could get bones out of them, like I said, but then sometimes you would see like an orangish glow. And if you went up to a fossil pile with this orangish glow, you would get really good loot. Like I was getting Ascendant, Mastercraft stuff. It was crazy, guys, and I just loved it. So that's why I love the event. It added in so many new blueprints and items. There's just so much good stuff from the fossil piles, along with the tech wrecks, which is really good. But yeah, that was pretty much it that was released for the Archeology event. It lasted a month also, which gave us a lot of time to get all the fossils that we needed, and it gave me a pretty big head start because I was on small tribes at the time, and it gave me a lot of resources that I could use. So anyways, the Archeology event, it could be coming again. I mean, last year was the first year it was introduced, so who knows, maybe they'll continue it this year. That would be amazing, but once again, I don't really remember a valid reason or valid point on why they even had it in the first place, so who knows. But that is a potential next event. The next one after that is Extinction Chronicles, but the thing is, Extinction Chronicles, this was leading up to the new DLC, therefore it's just not going to come, guys. Like, Extinction Chronicles is not going to be it. So if we go back once more, you know, we can see that the Ark Winter Wonderland is also there, so maybe it would be... Oh god, that's so sad. That is so the two events last year that were leading up to the Winter Wonderland, they literally were like one-time things, or at least Extinction Chronicle was a one-time thing. Archeology, that was, you know, it could happen again. But let's say both of these don't happen. According to these charts right here, boys, Ark Winterland in 7 months would be the next event. So that's really sad. Anyways, guys, so that's probably not going to happen, because if we go back to 2017, you can see that is awkward. Yep, they have the Witch's Curse, which that's not going to be coming back, and Ark 2-year anniversary, they haven't had one of those since 2017. But now that they're not working on any DLC, or they haven't talked about them working on a DLC, it looks like, you know, they could have another anniversary event. If they do have it, they're just gonna up some of the rates. You know, that's all they do. They just change up the rates, add in a few different skins, and that's pretty much the event, boys. But other than that, I mean, the Witch's Curse, that's not gonna come back. If we go back to 2016, you know, the April Fools, that's already over. They could have the anniversary, like I said. They could have the Ark Dependence Day, which is on July 3rd. Let's see what was added. It was released on July 3rd. It was a July 4th event. They added in some new fireworks stuff, torch. So yeah, the Independence Day event, it just added in a couple of cosmetics, and they had a greater chance to spawn the Alpha Mosasaurus. So, you know, the Ark Dependence Day event, it's probably not going to happen. If it does, it won't be too exciting, boys. So that leads us into October. After that, the next event is in October. So this is most likely going to be the next event, some type of Halloween event. So they've had two different types. They've had the Fear Evolved event, which when they do add it in, you know, it's good. They have like the Dodo Wyvern, the Dodo Rex, the Zomdodo Army, the Zombie Wyvern. So, I mean, they do add in some super cool stuff. Also, like the Skeletal Giga, the, you know, like the Bone Fire Wyvern. There's so many different things that come in, along with a lot of cool skins, you know, the Giga Bone costume, a lot of different bone costumes pretty much. But the Fear Evolved event is pretty big. Like, it's one of the bigger events in Ark Survival, because they add in so many different creatures and stuff like that. And honestly, they had it back in 2015. Yep, they had it 2015, 2016. And then, boys, we haven't heard from it since. Back in 2017, they had the Witch's Cursed event. And what did that even do? Black and orange spiders now spawn on the beaches. Megalania, Titan Boa, Pulmoscorpius, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really big in the Witch's Curse. So it looks like, boys, they're going to probably have some type of Halloween event. We don't know what yet. They didn't have one last year because Extinction was coming out and they didn't have time to work on it. But if not for that Halloween event, the next thing would be the turkey trial, which is in November. They haven't had a turkey trial in 3 years, so it would be very rare for them to have it. Last year they didn't do it because they were working on a DLC along with the year before. So maybe this year, because they're not working on a DLC, or at least they haven't announced one, maybe this year they will be adding in another turkey trial. And if that does come, they're going to be adding in, you know, wishbones, which you can kill a super turkey. And then if you do get enough wishbones, you can summon the Dodo Rex. And if you kill this thing, you get like a ton of XP, loot, good stuff. Honestly, it's like a boss. So hopefully they do add in one of these, boys. They need to add in something this year or else their game's gonna die. But I mean, after that, it's Ark Winter Wonderland. And I don't want to say that because it's just sad, but yeah, that's 7 months away. I don't even want to go over it because you guys, I feel like we just had a Winter Wonderland. They just add in some new skins, and then they also add in like the raptor claws and stuff like that. So boys, it looks like that's it. I mean, the next event, it's most likely going to be a Halloween event or some type of event for July 4th, maybe the anniversary of Ark Survival Evolved. But according to these charts and the past, I'm sorry guys, that's what's coming. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know it is a little bit of a bummer. It doesn't look like anything big is announced for Ark yet. We're just going off of speculation here. Anyways, boys, if you do want to go ahead and join my Ark Survival Evolved servers, make sure you look in the description. It'll tell you everything about it. Pretty much, I have 1 center server, 2 Ragnarok servers, and if you want to join, you guys can. They have 50 slots each. It's super fun. I play on there. I'm going to start making a series on there and everything. It's super fun, guys, so make sure you go ahead, look in the description. You can join. They're on Xbox, and they're 4 times boosted rates. Small tribe settings, meaning 6 people per tribe. No alliances. It's super awesome, just like official PvP, but I just reset them literally like a couple days ago, so they're brand new and fresh. Make sure you guys go ahead and check them out, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like. And anyways, guys, I will see you in my next video, hopefully soon. Peace.